Everyone, hi. It's Lisa Clayton, Lisa of LisaAClayton.com, angel intuitive and founder and leader of the Inner Leader Movement. Here with Indigo Mystic at Indigo Mystic's Bungalow here in Half Moon Bay, California, where we are praising the heavens today because we have blue sky for the first time since the fires started over a month ago. Still, the air quality is not so great, but it is better. So we're happy about that today, aren't we, Indigo? Can you tell Indigo's excitement about breathing fresh air? Oh, so it's great to be with you for Transcending Tuesday. Again, our Mondays are getting a little packed with clients and group mentoring sessions. So we're going to flip back and forth between Monday Mantra and Transcending Tuesday. Love this message that came through, and it was loud and clear. Has two levels to it. So for those of you that are new watching, I received message up of the angels that I work with, ascended masters and galactical resources. I never know who's going to show up, but they are connected and willing to bring forth information that is going to be so valuable for us to navigate through these turbulent times, these life-changing times, the time where the new earth is emerging and we are redefining how we are going to live together on this earth as humanity, all as one. So universal truths, beautiful wisdom, just unbelievable wisdom. And what these messages and what I hope these messages will do for you, and what they're intended to do for you is to unlock the chambers of your heart and your soul to access what you already know. This knowledge, this beautiful eternal wisdom that your soul has traveled with for eternity. So this week's message was really interesting because they divided the word research into two. So it's research is imperative to excavate with heart buried truths. So I was tuning in. I'm like, okay, so you have been saying, Team Divine, that the time for searching and seeking is over, that we are coming back into our remembering and knowing. And they're like, oh, no, that's still the same, Lisa. So we're talking the information that you're receiving externally and in external. Where are you receiving truthful information about what's happening? Who are your reliable resources? What are the sources aligned with your core values and intuitive knowing that's out of the head and resonates with your heart? So it's time to research your sources of information. So, but they were saying research is imperative. You cannot believe everything that you are reading that's coming across the internet. That definitely mainstream media. That's all a marketing that is biased towards one opinion of that state, that news source. So they're saying tap in. If there's something that is coming in, information that's coming in that's important, where is the core of the truth of this? And that requires some research. I know I rely on about 2 or 3 resources that I connect with, because those resources I know are doing their research in an unbiased, neutral way to bring forth the truth. So that's what the Team Divine is encouraging you to do, and to do it with your heart. Okay, to excavate these buried truths. There's always two sides to the story, is There always is two sides to the story. Okay, we are in this world of polarity. There's always going to be a different version of someone's experience that they are having with whatever situation is being presented. So on the external, as we in here in the United States, we have a huge political election coming up. We've had these fires on the West Coast. We have a pandemic. We have protests going on. There is a lot happening. So there's a lot of information flying around. And so be aware. Come into expanded awareness of your heart and research the information that you are taking in to your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspects of your being. It affects all four of those aspects. So if you are glued to the tube and you are watching news 24/7, that entrains your mind, your heart, your spirituality, everything to that vibration. So where do you want to entrain the aspects of your amazing being, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually? Where are you getting your information? Now, internally, I loved this as they switch the gears to internal, is that we have buried truths about ourselves. We have worn these masks to fit in, to be loved, to be enough, to fit in, to make people believe we're smart enough, or wise enough, or loved enough. It goes on again, again, and again about not being enough. Oh my gosh, you are enough. That's really what this message is like research to excavate with heart your buried truths. So start with your heart. It starts with the heart. It will always start with the heart, getting connected with your heart through this beautiful breath. It's that simple, taking some nice, slow, deep breaths into your heart, connecting with the heart, sending the message from the heart to the brain, getting the heart and the mind to work together, but really asking your heart, what is the truth about myself? I am good enough. I am smart enough. I am loved enough. Where did I get that perception I wasn't? And I'd like to use a story with you about teaching fourth grade. When I first started my career, I was a fourth, fifth, and sixth grade teacher in social studies and science. And by the time, and when I would get and I had a fourth grade homeroom, fourth or fifth, I can't remember, but I just remember getting the files for the children that I was responsible for in the homeroom, because they would switch classes to different teachers for different subjects. I couldn't believe what was written in the folder about those children at that point. At 9 to 10 years old, those children already had a self-image of their abilities based on a system that was not meeting their needs, based on a curriculum that they may not have been aligned to learn, based on judgments and bias of other teachers because they might have been squirmy in their seats or not paying attention. Oh my gosh, by 9 years old, there was such a self-image of children. And I used to, this is gonna really age me, but those little Etch a Sketch, they weren't you could pull up the film. You could write on a tablet and then you pull it up the film and the words disappeared. And I would always ask them to write down everything that they thought about themselves to this point and just erase it because we were starting over. That's what you're doing now. You're starting over by erasing all of those old stories and taking away those masks, those things that people told or taught you. We always remember the negative, and we take that in, and it wounds and bruises our hearts. We don't really realize the positive. I know when I was a professional trainer, and I was working in these big, huge corporations, you had to have a certain evaluation score to get hired again. And I would always look at the evaluations. I would never look at the tens. I would look at who rated me a 5. It's like, oh my gosh, what did I do? What did I do wrong? And I could have 40 evaluations and 39 of them would be all tens, and the 40th one I would be focused on, saying, there it was, I'm not good enough, I didn't do this, I should have said this, I could have done it this way, when I had 39 tens. So we have a tendency as a human being to focus on what the scores, the scores of life that have lowered our self-esteem or our self-worth or our self-value of ourselves. So this is what the Team Divine is saying to you this week is research in your heart the truth of who you are. And there's so many different ways you can do that. It's what we do in the Inner Leader Movement. The first phase of the Inner Leader Movement, when you're working with me one-to-one or in group mentoring, is stripping away those layers and getting to the essence of who you are. And then we get to take the essence of who you are and change life with a complete alignment with your above resources, your within resources, and what earth resources you have to experience, to, to enjoy while you're here with more freedom, with more joy, with more love, with more light. So that's the message for this week. I hope that you will research to excavate with your heart. Remember that if you go up here and you try to figure it out, the mind is going to spin into ego thoughts. Activate that amygdala to bring up emotional memories and everything. Start with the heart, okay? Always start with the heart. The heart is the generator, the beautiful battery for the soul's light to come forward to bring forth your beautiful essence to this world. So Indigo, as those of you that are our followers know that Indigo picks some angels. Yay! You picked some angels to, oh my goodness, to activate this, this beautiful message that came in on Sunday for us. So we're going to use Ingrid Hour's cards. I love her cards, her tools. They're not really cards. They're beautiful oracles, very, very attuned to light language and symbols. So I've already shuffled them this morning. Okay, come on, let's sit up here. Ready? We do this. So she's having a squirm day today. You can see her pretty love all peace flower child leash today. Thank you, Aunt Laura, for gifting her that. And then she also has on her little Navy tag. Our nephew was a graduate from the Naval Academy, so she is honoring family today. Okay, ready, Indigo? You ready to pick the angels? Are they up there? Do you see them? Call them in. Are they coming? Well, they're already here, huh? Yeah, they like that lotus light. You ready? So let's do it. 1, 2. Give it a high five. 3. Thank you. Okay. So Indigo has put her beautiful energy into this oracle today. And let's see what angels are going to come through to expand your awareness, to open the container with lots of love and light so that you can feel more confidence, courage, stability, equilibrium. Boy, we could really use that, couldn't we? Sorry, my jean jacket is is clicking on the table or on the desk today. Okay, so let's see. And I use it just the energy that comes through. For those of you that work with oracle tools and crystals, you know that the energy of the heart, what you are opening up with your heart, is vibrating with these tools. And it's always the message of what is needed that comes through. I started working with oracle cards many, many years ago, and I would pick a card every day when I would get up in my meditation, and I'm like, how do they know They know that's what they're coming through to help you with. Wow, look at these. Love these angels that came through today. Indigo, good job. Angel for purity and clarity. Wow, that is amazing. So, guess what the mantra is on this card? I let go of the old restrictive patterns and illusions, researching to excavate with heart the buried truths. Yes. So purity and clarity are flowing in so that you can be this beautiful golden orb of essence that you are. Transcend all of those old patterns, old beliefs, up into divine, and really feel the essence of your beautiful, authentic self. I love this one too. So we're dealing with a lot of situations right now. So this angel is coming in to help us stay steady. I have been using that term. People are saying, how are you doing? And I said, we're remaining steady. And steady is also a neutral state of being. So you're not all anxious and you're not all depressed. You're staying in a neutral space to receive the messages, the energy, the gifts of divine, and your own intuitive wisdom and knowledge when you come into a neutral state of being. This is what this angel is coming forth with. The angel for steadfastness and fulfillment. Look at that, kind of dancing with you. I love this symbol, holding you in this dance of life. And the mantra and the affirmation on this beautiful oracle is I believe and trust in the successful outcome of my situation. I don't, I, I could probably win a big, huge bet if I would say that there is not one person on this earth that doesn't have some type of situation, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, that they are going through. And this beautiful angel, I'm getting a chill right now, is coming in to help you keep steady and to trust and believe that the outcome is always going to be in alignment with what your soul is here to experience, what your soul is here to bring forth as your beautiful gifts. Trust and believe. Boy, I love both of these. And notice the light. Notice this beautiful golden light. When I was getting ordained as an angel minister, Archangel Michael was my main channel at the time. And he said, Lisa, there's a golden realm of angels just waiting to serve Earth. You're going to understand why. This was about, well, 10 years ago when I was ordained went through the program, the official program, and said they just want to help. So put your teams together. Ask these golden realm of angels to come in and help you. If you're having trouble with your finances, pull together a financial team of angels to help navigate through your finances. If you're looking for, if you are, this is tricky because I almost said if you're searching for a new career and they're saying, no, when you know in your heart and your soul what you are here to do, what you are here to experience, those dots connect. Those lights in your hologram, those points of contact. I call them points of light in your hologram from above. The angels just light up and they're like, wow. And all of a sudden you meet this person and they're saying, have you thought about this? I'm starting a new business and I need someone to do this. There's so much opportunity. Even as things are falling apart and all of the figures, again, do your research. Do your research on the numbers that are coming your way on unemployment and what is being fed into our system. And look for the abundance, look for the opportunity because there is so much here to experience. Okay, so thank you, angels. Thank you, Indigo. Angels for steadfast and fulfillment, and the angel for purity and clarity. My goodness, Indigo, I hope that you are pure today and very clear in your actions and thoughts about yourself, which means usually a bowl full of organic, raw food and some treats in between, along with playing with some toys. And what a joy. What a joy. I hope that you find joy in your animal spirits that you have near you, the plants, the trees, all of the nature spirits. We're being asked to call in their energy right now and be guides for us during this tumultuous, turbulent, chaotic time on Earth. We're going to get through it together, folks. So have a great week ahead. We will see you on Thursday. We're going to pop on here and do a new moon in Virgo report. So we hope to see you then. Okay, Indigo, say goodbye. Say goodbye to people. Nice kisses. Okay, we love you. Take good care. Bye-bye.